How are you?
What's up, everybody? I'm good. How are you guys doing?
Could you say hello first for the audience?
Yeah, great to be here. Thank you for having me here.
Selamat sore.
Selamat sore.
Speak bahasa, just a little, okay ya. Oke, Thorn kemarin sudah hadir untuk private masterclass yesterday, right? Ya. Yeah. Dan untuk hari ini spesial buat teman-teman semua. Ini kita buka langsung. Nanti akan ada sharing session dari Pete. Kemudian kita berikan kesempatan bertanya untuk teman-teman. Mungkin nanti mana Om Junet? Boleh ya, nanti bertanya ya. Karena kalau kemarin sih agak sedikit yang bertanya, mungkin karena malu-malu. Kalau sekarang mungkin dibebaskan. Dan juga pasti akan demo session. Ya, what would you give for today?
Well, today what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of talking about gear. We're going to do a little bit of talking about recording and about writing music. And then about getting that music out there in the world so that you guys can, you know, the reason I'm here, how many of you guys know me from YouTube?
Yes.
Okay, so this clinic is all about kind of talking about that, teaching you guys how to do that thing so that I can come see your clinic next year in LA. That's what I want to see, you guys in LA.
Jadi, we will talk about your content on YouTube. Subscribernya itu 170.000 lebih ya? More than 170,000, right?
Yeah, 176.
Yes. Oh. 176, okay. Okay, now I would like to ask about Indonesia. This is your first time?
This is my first time, yeah. So every year when I go to NAMM, guitar players come up to me from Indonesia and say, man, you gotta go to Indonesia. People know you there. So here I am, I made it.
Yay!
Super happy to be here.
What do you like from Indonesia?
So far, the people.
The people?
You guys. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the best thing. Everybody's super nice.
And about Indonesian food?
Oh, that's soup.
Soup, with chicken, right?
Yeah.
Soto?
That's soto soup.
Soto ayam, dia sukanya soto ayam loh ya. Oke, sekarang lanjut aja, saya serahkan. Oke, langsung aja, please. Pete Thorn for Guitar Experience 2019.
All right, you guys. Let's make sure this stuff works. Okay, it works. Sounds good. All right. So let's talk a little bit about this gear that I'm using today, that I'm going to use in the clinic. Okay. First thing I'm going to do is play my guitar through this amp. Can you believe this thing's only 15 watts? It's 15 watts, but it's ripping, right? This is my new amp, the PT15IR from Suhr. Okay, we're going to talk about that a little bit. Also going to talk about the guitar, and then I got an HX Effects down here on the floor from line 6. You'll notice it's channel switched the amp. I'm go to my clean sounds with it. Dirty rhythm. Okay. Now when you hear this, just switched on the direct out of the amplifier. So you notice there's no mic on the cabinet. It's no microphone. So it's going right to the PA, coming right out of the line out of the amplifier. Okay, so it's really exciting because we made an amplifier that you can use if you want with no speaker cabinet, because it's got great speaker simulation and a load box built in. Pull the cable right out of the amp. Just in the PA now with no speaker cabinet. You try that on any normal amplifier, the amplifier will blow up. Right? Tube amp, because it's got to be plugged into the cabinet usually. But we made an amp that you don't need to use with a cabinet. Okay, so I want to talk about my guitar just for a second here. This guitar came about a few years ago, and when they started introducing the signature models from Scott Henderson, from Mateus Asado, from myself, and Andy Wood as well. The guitar is meant to be a working guitar player's tool. I always say, you know, you see these great guitar players like Steve Vai, John Petrucci, and these guitar players, but they're really like stylists in their own bands, right? They get to be like Steve Vai full on, they get to be John Petrucci full on. I'm really a touring sideman, which is kind of like playing in a cover band, I always say, but it's like the real guys over there singing. Okay, so how many people here play in cover bands? Do anybody here do a bit like, or do sessions? They do sessions and stuff like that. You need an instrument that's really versatile and fits in maybe in many different situations, right? So that's hopefully what I get out of my guitar. So the pickups in it are the Thorn humbucking pickups. They're like a low output pickup that's got a lot of character, and it almost sounds like a great big single coil. I like low output pickups because they have so much character, and when you wind a pickup too hot, I feel like all you get is mid-range, and you don't really get the character of the wood of the guitar anymore. Okay, so my pickups are more like influenced by like Eddie Van Halen, Jimmy Page, and stuff like that. So I'll show you what I mean. Like in the bridge position, the humbucker, I can go up high and play, and it sings and it's clear with almost single coil kind of clarity. I go to the middle, right? That's these two pickups together, humbucking. You get all those great Jimmy Page tones. And then if I go to the neck, it doesn't all of a sudden sound, you know, like a lot of Les Pauls, how it'll sound all like dark all of a sudden when you go to the neck pickup and there's no clarity, right? My pickup's got a lot of that clarity. Almost like a big giant single coil. Sounds like a big overgrown high output single coil. Perfect balance in all three positions, where you don't have to change the, you don't have to change the tone controls on your amplifier for the different pickup positions. The guitar is made out of mahogany. Okay, so it's like mahogany back, mahogany neck, rosewood fingerboard, maple top, all the woods of like Les Paul, you know, those types of guitars, and yet it looks more like Strat style, right? And one of the coolest things about it is also the bridge. Check this out. It's got the kind of tuning stability that you might associate with something like a Floyd Rose. And the reason is, it's got little locks in the bridge saddles. It's a totally unique bridge. You see there's little screws on the top of every saddle, and it's locking the string down in the saddle. So it strings up through the back, like a regular bridge. You don't cut a ball end off or anything like that. Lock the string in the locking tuners, and then you just tighten down this little screw right here on top of every string. It won't go out of tune. Amazing bridge on this guitar. So that's one of the other really unique features, because we're the first ones to offer this guitar, or this bridge on a guitar. And it's pretty much exclusive on my guitar at this point. So it's a killer bridge. So anyway, the guitar is a working guitar player's tool. You can take this to a gig and get a ton of tones out of it. I want to show you a couple of the split coil sounds too, because it does single coil really nicely. So if I put the switch all the way up, it's just the neck position as a single coil. Now, this guitar, you might look at it with the two humbuckers and think like, okay, I think I know what that sounds like, but I don't know if you think it would sound like this. It's got that killer Stratty neck pickup thing, right? Doesn't look like it should make that sound, I don't think, with the two humbuckers, you know what I mean? Then I go to the, this position right here, is the two inside coils of the humbuckers, and it gets you kind of like a Strat in position 2 or 4. Much more of that telly kind of pickup sound. Bridge, and I pull this knob out, I now get parallel on the bridge pickup. Splits it into parallel. It's not a split coil, but it's a thinner sound, more like a big hot telly pickup. You get series or parallel. So anyway, working guitar player's tool is what this guitar player really is, with just a ton of different sounds and versatility. Okay. Let me show you the amp now. The amp, 3 channels. Go over to my clean channel. I'm going to turn off all the effects. It's got a beautiful clean tone, like American style clean sound, really. Now if I push it, I can get it up into overdrive really easily. Take it out of the PAs for a second, so you're just hearing it come out of the speaker cabinet. So it's like a sound like you might think about like a really nice sort of 60s Fender kind of tone. And then all the dynamics right there in your volume control. I use volume control on my guitar a lot. So the next time you're at a gig and somebody says, your guitar's too loud, you gotta turn down, don't turn your amp down, just turn your guitar down. Because then when you go to play a solo, it's all there on the guitar volume, you know, I think. Pushing the amplifier up a little bit into overdrive right now. It's got 2 6V6 output tubes in it. And 6V6s are like the tubes they use in Fender Deluxes, Princetons, those kinds of amplifiers. They sound great overdriven, they also sound great clean. They sound like sparkly, Fendery clean. You drive them up, they sound almost like an EL34. Ton of dynamic range on the clean channel. Now if I go to my dirty rhythm channel, repeat, climb up, melody up an octave. Bon Jovi, right? Highest note. Reverse delay. Hey, thank you. Okay, so that's about how much time and thought and stuff that I would put into every single song that I do on YouTube. All those different little dynamic shifts, everything about the melody. You want to pull your listeners in and make it like a complete song, not like a jam track, right? I think that's the most important thing. So once I'm done this, let me just show you a little bit of stuff that I would do to just finish this track, okay? So on the master fade. First thing I would do is put a compressor on it to make it all sound like kind of a little bit more punchy, a little bit more in your face. This is on the master fader on the left-right mix. I'm just going to add a couple plugins here to make it sound a little bit more like a finished thing. See me turn it on and off there in the upper left corner. When I toggle it on, you can hear what it does. This is an SSL bus compressor. It's just doing what a guitar compressor does. Bringing the top levels down a bit, pulling up the bottom, making everything fit and sound a little bit more like a record, a little punchier. So that's a UAD SSL style bus compressor. I love this thing. It sounds great. I'm pretty sure that started with the melody.
Yes.
They just, because you can sing that melody over those chords, and it has a different effect with every chord. It's just got a good riff, or it's a melody you hear in your head, or maybe it's a lyric. You know, when I think about like Once Upon a Time,
In the Thorn or in the backline of the song, and then you can start hard first, and you can lower your emotion at the middle of the song, and
yeah,
rise up again.
Definitely dynamics is
Yes.
always good, man. The shifts, all of those dynamic shifts, you know, if you think about like a Rain song by Led Zeppelin or something, all those dynamic shifts where it gets loud, you know, and then like, or what about, and then it goes quiet again. They were amazing with the dynamics. And they also weren't afraid to speed up and slow down. I'm cutting here to a click track today, but I kind of think click tracks are sort of evil. Like cutting to, you know, Jimmy Page, he always makes it when he wanted the music to speed up and slow down, you know, to get faster. We have an emotional response to that when we do that stuff in songs. So